Hey, how's it going, guys? By the title of this video, you already know that this video found you for a specific reason. You're probably at that part of your journey where you generally don't know where you're going. It's kind of like being lost on the map. You know that you're going somewhere, but you don't exactly know where you're going. I've been there. And I'm here to tell you that it's gonna be good. Everything's gonna be alright. Think about it. If you're taking the path that everyone else takes, you'll know exactly where you will end up. Which, when you look down the line, would you be happy for taking the safe path or for taking the path that demands you to lose control and to let God be God? I know it seems scarier now, but I'm here to tell you that it doesn't stay like that forever. You took the leap of faith, and for Newton's third law, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, that in due time you will reap what you have sowed. People go around talking, hating, and doing all these things. That doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. That means that that's the opposite, or that's the opposite reaction of what action that you have took. Newton's law clearly states, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Meaning that everything that you do, whether good or bad, is going to have the same type of reaction and an opposite one. So if you're taking leaps of faith, building your company, doing things that normally you wouldn't do, it sets off a chain of reaction that brings resistance. When you see that resistance, you should double down, because that resistance shows that you are on the right path. But if you're on a path that doesn't really give any level of resistance, is that truly the path that you want to be? I'm going to apply this law on a national level. I'm going to talk about two states, Ohio or let's do Columbus and San Francisco. In the Midwest, like Ohio, there isn't a lot of homeless people. And also on the contrary, there isn't a lot of people who have done great things in this area. It's not every day you randomly walk on the street and meet someone who has raised millions of dollars or who has built a very big company. When you go to San Francisco though, you'll see two things. There's a big population of very poor people, a lot of homeless people, but there's also a population of people who are doing great things or who have done great things. You can walk on the street, you can meet a junkie, you can meet a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. And that's Newton's third law in effect right there, in these two scenarios right there. When you're building something great, and if you're not surrounded by people who see what you're building, you have to be very careful to not let doubt bring you down and bring you back. Because you're going to face a lot of resistance, whether that be family, whether that be friends. But don't be angry at them. It's because they just don't understand, and that's okay. The vision was only given to you and no one else. So don't be mad when even your family, even your closest friends don't understand what you're trying to do. It's because truly they don't understand. You must take the leap of faith. and do what your intuition is telling you to do. We're not here forever. So would you rather have the pain of regret or the pain of discipline? This 5-10 years of pain, of discipline that you're gonna go through, and the success that you get after it, is gonna offset every loss and every pain that you went through to get to that point. It all starts up here. Whatever you think about on a constant, on a daily, is what you become. And if you look at it, your imagination is the thoughts and intents of your heart, right? As a man thinketh, so is he. If you're constantly thinking, right, being in alignment, thinking and embodying what you want, but also not putting too much attachment towards the ideal reality that you want, and you're actively working towards it in the physical realm, it will work. If you think you will win, you're right. If you think you're gonna lose, you're also right. There isn't no such thing as failure. It's only lessons. That's the thing. Most people would do one thing, it didn't work out, and then they'll stop. You stop because one thing didn't work out. And there's people who have failed more times than you have tried. I'm one of them. And they still don't quit because failure is just stepping stones to you succeeding. In due time, you will succeed.